Ed Gein's life, though shrouded in darkness and infamy, is a tale that continues to captivate the morbidly curious. Born on August 27, 1906 in La Crosse, Wisconsin, Gein's early years were marked by a dysfunctional family and a grim rural existence. Ed's father, George, was a domineering and alcoholic man who struggled to maintain steady employment. His mother, Augusta, was a religious fanatic who instilled in Ed a deep sense of fear and guilt, especially regarding women and sex. Augusta's extreme beliefs, which she imposed on her two sons, played a pivotal role in shaping Ed's twisted psyche. Tragedy struck the Gein family in 1940 when George Gein died due to heart failure. Ed and his brother Henry were now left alone with their overbearing mother. The siblings developed a close, almost unhealthy bond. Augusta's influence continued to dominate their lives, and Ed's obsession with her deepened after her death in 1945. With her passing, Ed was left alone in the family's decaying farmhouse on the outskirts of Plainfield, Wisconsin. Isolation fueled Ed's descent into madness. His morbid curiosity led him to the study of anatomy, death, and the human body. He became an avid reader of medical textbooks and pulp magazines that featured lurid tales of cannibalism and violence. His fascination with the macabre soon took a darker turn. In November 1957, the disappearance of a local hardware store owner, Bernice Worden, marked the beginning of Ed Gein's reign of terror. Suspicion fell on Gein when he was spotted near the store just before Worden's disappearance. The ensuing investigation led authorities to Gein's farmhouse, where they discovered a nightmarish scene. Inside the decrepit house, they found Worden's mutilated corpse, hanging from the rafters like a grotesque marionette. Further searches uncovered an unimaginable trove of horror. A collection of gruesome trophies crafted from human body parts, including a belt made of nipples, a mask made from a woman's face, and a lampshade fashioned from human skin. It became apparent that Ed Gein had been robbing graves and killing women to create his grotesque artworks. As the details of his crimes emerged, Gein's notoriety spread like wildfire. He was arrested and charged with murder, but his mental state was quickly called into question. Psychiatrists diagnosed him with schizophrenia and deemed him unfit to stand trial. Instead, he was committed to the Central State Hospital for the Criminally Insane in Waupun, Wisconsin. Ed Gein spent the rest of his life in confinement, providing fodder for countless books, movies, and urban legends. His case inspired iconic fictional characters like Norman Bates from Psycho and Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. While Gein's crimes were undoubtedly heinous, they also raised questions about the influence of a twisted upbringing, mental illness, and societal isolation on the human psyche. Ed Gein died on July 26, 1984, from respiratory failure at the Mendota Mental Health Institute in Madison, Wisconsin. His death marked the end of a chapter in American criminal history, but his legacy of horror continues to cast a long shadow over the annals of true crime. Ed Gein's life was a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within even the most seemingly ordinary individuals, and his name remains synonymous with the darkest depths of human depravity.